effect. Wait, Niall jumps in. If he goes for that greediness in the item builds, then he can get the win of nature by, what, 12 minutes.
All right, so that's what we're looking for here. DHS coming out for Marky.
It's a 9k gold difference right here, but we have just seen that GEEK can come back from even worse. There you go, that's the 1v1 kind of style. Like Rico mentioned, not enough just yet. The win of nature will be a big factor later on, but with Sans being the Holy Crystal, we will have more utility items later on, but for now, this Angela, as we've seen all through the early game, is still doing both healing, but also good damage towards the members of GEEK.
I will have to say though, I'm very impressed by Niall, right? Because against the Hilda, we saw Kyrie was 5 levels below of Super Cat in the BTR versus ONIC matchup. Niall has been able to kind of neutralize that by quite a bit. It's only a 3-level lead.
And for Niall, that doesn't matter. We've seen him in this same exact position, and he's still able to get that contribution over ONIC. So the setup isn't his own particular skill that he has above Kyrie.
I think skill definitely plays a part here. And I feel like there have been buffs contested by ONIC that Niall has been able to secure. But that's definitely no small feat. He has made those crazy retros before. So that is definitely something that GEEK can use. But I don't think they really want to bet everything on something that is just so risky, right? They want to go for something with a higher chance of succeeding.
W posturing here. They're looking for a bait maybe before the setup for the actual objective. The Lord is 18 seconds away. The players are feeling it. They're recalling in each other's faces. They're baiting each other out. But at the end of the day, it's still ONIC with a 10k gold lead. It feels like a Olivia Rodrigo song.
Ooh, what's that?
Deja vu.
Deja vu. Well, deja vu indeed, but I do think that ONIC has tried to learn some lessons from the previous game, from the first game. Because they're gonna try and be a bit more aggressive here, knowing that this first Lord is not as powerful, but this is the moment where the power switch from GEEK are also not quite there yet. They can try and go for a bit more of a risky dive, and that I think is required. It can work out in favor of ONIC or GEEK fam, but I think at this point the game is way too competitive for any team to get something without risking something equally large in return.
This is where the Lilia comes in clutch, right? They really need that Lilia to be able to do this. They are trading in a Lord for just some minions down below to get Marky to that item power spike. The Lilia helps. We saw that earlier as well in game number 5.
I think the orange was stolen by CW right there. There's one in the hands of Marcus though, but he was the one, CW was one closer. So we'll have to see. The waves are being set up right here. I think Sans will be comfortably just pushing on the bottom side, coming in with the hard guard. Into who? That is the main question. That is what GEEK has to anticipate.
It's in Blooms already in that mid lane, helping chunk it down. Even Marky just shreds it. Kyrie in the front, true damage, a fade away. The hard guard comes in clutch. Raging Sandstorm coming into the back line right now with Niall as well, but it's Luke who ends up losing his life a bit too hasty, but they have defended.
They have defended, and Marky finally gets that item power spike that you mentioned earlier on. As he goes in, doesn't commit onto this particular situation, but ONIC, they're looking to force something out.
It's a 5v4. This is the moment. This is the opening to go for a big play. But GEEK fam are still denying it away from ONIC. A 12,000 gold lead.
We thought this Lord is going to be the next one, but you can see the urgency ONIC is playing with. They're going in, they're diving, and now CW is alone.
Gets caught. Oh, the hard guard gets it back to full HP. ONIC have gotten 2 members down now.
With those picks, though, can they find something else? The base turrets are ideal, but with the death hammers down, they can go for a dive. 5v3, they can very easily tank this turret up.
CW is looking for exactly that. Boost just jumps into the back right now. He can't get too greedy though. They need to still stay disciplined. They don't have the many waves for now. It's building up again. 10 seconds for Beloy, 13 for Niall. Some good damage on the CW. Oh, it has popped the rose gold. That's a big whip for a GEEK fan.
I thought that could have been it. I thought
Me too.
Ended that. I was already on the edge of my seat there. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this grand finals is everything that we have been waiting for, everything that we have asked for. 14K gold lead, and it really doesn't matter at this point. It just takes one particular moment for things to turn around. As we take a look at the instant replay here by the Samsung Galaxy at
smart
Series
drive.
5G.
Yes, he was so aggressive, but
So
you have to
close.
wonder now, was that a bait? Right? Was he intentionally showing, flashing himself towards the side of GEEK to try and draw a reaction? And if they don't get to seal the deal, if the hard card comes in at the right moment, credit to Kila Sams, that could be it, and that would be what GEEK needs to avoid, overextending, and unlike what they did in the previous game.
We have Mahaka Square completely distracted. No, wait, hypnotized
It's silent.
by how amazing this game is.
There's tension for sure, man. You can cut it with a knife. On the top side, though, with the wave building in, seems like I think ONIC are trying to make a play without the Lord just yet. Can't work out. Can they go for more afterwards, though? Never mind.
The Lord's still going to be marching, but honestly, with everything that you guys mentioned earlier on, I feel like this is where Avoid thrives. The fact that he's able to clear really quickly will give ONIC a run for their money. They need to be able to engage onto the members of GEEK, but who do they engage with?
The Usurpers on their last legs. A Wisdom Strike used up, and look at the Circling Eagle. Knocks 3 members out right now, and that's going to be CW. Valmir image, Woloyski gets taken down. The base is wide open, but minion waves have been cleared out. Take a look at that. Niall's dealing with it right now. It's still going to be Marky taken down. ONIC! This might be it. The Kings have this.